Welcome back. During the Lenten season, many people decide to stop drinking alcohol, which could provide some health benefits. For this period, Fox 8 joins our partners at Verite News for a Mocktail Monday series. And we have Dr. Shondra Williams with InclusivCare joining us to detail how alcohol affects your sleep patterns. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning.
All right. Now, a lot of people have that little nightcap, think that they're going to sleep better because of the alcohol. Not true.
No, unfortunately. And I just want to say hi to my friends at Verite News. Thank you so much for making sure that this is an important topic to ensure that our health is always protected.
Yeah, absolutely. So as far as those sleep patterns go,
oh, yes.
It's not actually helping our sleep.
It's not. It's not. You know, for those of you who have given up alcohol for Lent, fear not. Actually, you may, after all of these messaging, you may want to never go back to alcohol. And here's why. So I don't know if anyone else out there is like me. After a busy day, you think, you know, oh, I'm going to go and have a cocktail and that'll help to cut off the brain. Well, unfortunately, it's not so much.
It doesn't work like that chemically. It may feel like that, but it's not actually doing that for your body.
Exactly, exactly. So what happens is alcohol will affect the sleep cycle. It will disrupt the REM, rapid eye movement, cycle of the sleep pattern. It will also cause dehydration. How many times that you have to get up after, when you're right in the middle of sleep, you know, you have to get up to use the restroom several times throughout the night. So that's another impact. And so another impact is, of course, you know, sleep is important for our brains to function. And if you have to make decisions or mental cognition, that's all impacted by the inability to sleep that alcohol can cause.
All right. Well, good to know. So on that note, let's send it over to Liz. She's in the kitchen with Alma Cafe to show us how to make a couple of mocktails.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to this. Thanks a lot there, Shelby. Maya Mcshan, the bar manager at Alma Cafe in Mid-City, showing us how to make a classic Paloma and a dark and stormy mocktail, right?
Yeah.
Okay, looking forward to this because so many people want to feel as though they're partying too, right?
Yeah.
At an event.
Yeah.
But you don't want the alcohol for a number of reasons. So show us one example here and then the other one.
Okay, so first cocktail I'm making is a Paloma. So first you're going to fill your glass with ice. And then we're going to use our Liar's Spirit, Agave Blanco. So this is going to be a substitute for tequila.
Okay, so this is not alcohol.
Not alcohol. It has the
looks
same
like it.
flavor, but it just doesn't have the alcohol content in it. You're going to do 1.5 of that. All right. And then we're going to take our grapefruit juice. You're going to do 1 ounce.
You're making this look so easy.
It's an easy drink, I promise. Do 1 ounce of lime. And then we do use honey water for a sweetener instead of simple syrup. So you're going to do about 1 ounce of that.
You find a lot of people come in and they'd like something that is considered non-alcohol, but it looks like alcohol.
Yeah, because you know the rest of the table is drinking, and they also want to feel part of the drinking experience.
Course,
So,
yes.
And then we're going to
Especially
take the Topo Chico, and then we're going to top it off with that.
Ooh, that looks good.
And then you'll just garnish it with a dehydrated grapefruit. And then you'll just give a little spin for yourself.
Okay, let me try this one. And this one is called the Paloma, right?
Paloma, yes.
Okay.
Just a traditional Paloma.
Oh my goodness, Shelby, you've got to try this. This is so good.
And then,
Delicious.
so our next drink is a Dark and Stormy. So it's pretty much like a Moscow Mule, but you use dark rum. So with this drink, we use a dark cane spirit. So this is pretty much like a dark rum, the same flavor without the alcohol.
How are they able to do that?
I think it's just the same process of alcohol, except you're not using the same process to turn it into alcohol. So before that process, they just bottle it.
Nice.
Yeah. So you're going to do 1.5 of that. All right. We're going to do about like 0.75 of lime. Then we're going to go ahead and add our ice.
Are you seeing more of a demand for this now from people coming to bars? Yeah.
Yes. There's a big demand for mocktails, so I'm always trying to figure out how to make mocktails the same as like actual alcohol beverages.
Did you come up with these? Was this your recipe?
They're basic recipes, but I use figured out which ones go with which to try to make it taste the same pretty much, yeah. And then we're gonna use a ginger beer to top it off. This is also non-alcoholic. And then you're just gonna use a dehydrated lime. And this is gonna be like your
Delicious.
mouth
I love
cereal.
these, by the way, these containers. They're so pretty. Okay, let's try this one. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is really good.
Yes.
I mean, if you're trying to like be really good for the month, you know, and just not do any alcohol for long term, these are great options. And where are you guys located?
We are on the corner of Benville and Carrollton, and we also have a Bywater location on Louisa.
Love it. Great job. I think you've got some new fans now.
Yeah.
Thank you. So restaurants owners in New Jersey believe the community support played a big role in their release after they were arrested by ICE agents. We've got more of that story just ahead.
You're injured at work, and now you're being told the insurance company has a plan for your workers' compensation benefits.
They say they'll pick good doctors. They say you'll have enough to get by on when you can't work. They say your job will be waiting for you when you finally are able to come back.
You could take their word for it, but isn't it worth one phone call to demand that your rights be protected? Hurt on the job, demand Dudley DeBosier.
Call Dudley DeBosier. Throw your foes up, throw your foes up.
Yellow. Didn't pass the tissue test? Buckle up. There's toothpaste white, and there's Crest 3D White Strips white.
Whitens like a $400 professional treatment.
Prepare for a non-stop smile.
Crest.
Are you one of the millions of Americans who suffer from an upset stomach after a big meal? Try Pepto-Bismol. Unlike some products, Pepto coats and soothes your digestive system to provide fast 5-symptom relief. Stock up on Pepto today.
Attention nitrous oxide users and parents of users. Nitrous oxide, also known as laughing gas or Whippets, is being sold in colorful tanks and candy-like flavors to our children to get high. A class action suit has been filed